Final Fantasy The Complete Marathon, Season 16. Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. Just get a hashtag NennyCalls going in chat if we can, guys, as NennyCalls has just hit the top of our fans list already. Yeah, we are nearly finished. I'm very happy about that. I'm so happy about that. This game is fantastic, but it is, I'm just really happy we're almost done. Yeah. Especially since I want to play Bomb Rush, and then once we play Bomb Rush, playing Final Fantasy. I mean, yeah, it is huge. Which is a good thing, right? Like, you buy one game and it lasts ages. But at the same token, bro.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please.
Oh my honeybee.
You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked.
It's
only
more
right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture.
I'm happy.
I spoke with Hippocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive,
Oh my
for
bad.
asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Okay, so we're finding a book because she used it when she was studying. We're going to talk to Hippocrates. You know, I don't even know who Hippocrates is. I know who Tomes is. Yeah, we're in the top 84. We're in the top 100 broadcasters for the month. I'm pretty proud of us. Oh, we're trending. Oh. European Christian always turns up when we pop in trending. How you doing? How you doing, Christian?
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Hippocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
The giant palm tree monsters?
A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword.
I love it's almost the end of the game and there's another secret organization.
Urging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known.
Could those not also be the same thing?
Counted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm.
Isn't Storm literally an apocalypse right
Across the
now?
strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark.
Yeah, Tomes, I'm going to blow your mind. The skies are, it's the apocalypse there.
Has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Why don't we just
Very
take
well.
all his books?
When I next find myself in Waloed,
That's right now,
I'll be
by
sure
the
to
way.
pay Garnick a visit.
I don't know if you know this, but we're literally teleporting there this second. Brother, are you going to do my side quest now? Yes. Yes, I am. Later. I see, brother. We put the needs of the people before the needs of us.
Ready, go?
Yes, that was
Faster!
definitely my thoughts, brother. You're a good man, Clive, and a great leader. I think this is the third stream. He's been waiting for his side quest to be done. Oh, no shit.
The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
Bro, did you just say the entire village looks abandoned when you know this literal whole country got the apocalypse? The apocalypse happened on this entire country. This village looks abandoned. Brother, you do remember the literal fucking apocalypse happened here. I see. Complete botany of Banes. Atrophidia, or tail of wyvern, white of flower and black of root, the latter of which gives out an inky gall when cut or crushed. The tribesmen of northern Storm prick their skin with oaken needles soaked in such, drawing curious patterns about their arms and legs in honor of their heathen gods. I guess they've invented tattooing. Whoa, hey, Austin. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. The gall is passing toxicate. A single drop taken by the mouth may result in cramps, most painful for 5 days and 5 nights, or if applied to a wound, certain death. So hang on, the bloodstream can't handle it, but the stomach can. That tracks. Should a slip of the needle end a young warrior's life, it is said that his skin print failed to find favor among the heavens.
His interests were certainly varied.
From a distance, Chapter 16. Amazing. The Fall of the Bearers. The emergence of the first magic adepts was widely heralded as a gift from the gods. Indeed, the title with which those with the gift came to be commonly known is most likely a contraction of bearer of the heavenly blessing, the wording used by the tribunes of the time. Those born with the blessings were lauded as living crystals and granted high office and plentiful reward for their status as chosen ones. Over the years, this reverence for their kind would become a full-fledged religion led by the bearers themselves, a development that would prove fateful. Welcome to the stream, Jarrell? Cannon? The divers nation at the time were unanimous of their disapproval of the founding of the church. The authorities had for years welcomed bearers into positions of power in their own structures of state, They were mistrusting of an organization led by bearers, for bearers. Efforts were immediately made to chasten the church and its followers, banning members from holding office, evicting adherents from their homes, and breaking up meeting by force. The church responded by forming a volunteer army to resist this persecution, and yet it continued, creating a cycle of ever-increasing bloodshed and rancor, a growing rift between those born with the blessing and those without. What began with beatings and street clashes would eventually spill over into an all-out war that consumed the greater part of the twins for nigh a generation and decimated the population of men and bearers both. The deluge of blood stained the land crimson and left an even more lasting mark upon the minds of the Velestian people. After the bearers' last resistance was crushed, the nations of Velestia came together to sign a continental accord that initiated the system of slavery that persists across the realms of this day. Its well-known phrase, "bearers are other than human," has its roots in the bitter war of the years before, being the unblessed's only excuse for the calamitous refusal to allow the blessed to decide their own destinies. The question: how come the magic users lost the war? They have magic. Can someone explain that one? No, of course not.
This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
You do. Let's learn more about the cultures of this place, though. Royal Intelligence Training Report. In the wake of the tragic fire of Caer Norvent in 873 Yeah, exactly, right? And the subsequent depletion of our most highly practiced intelligences, all mainland strongholds were instructed to redouble training in clandestine maneuvers, improvised weaponry, and assassination techniques, and dispatch promising volunteers to Stonehere for inspection. This report details progress made by the stronghold of Garnik in reinvigorating Walood's ranks of esteemed intelligence. Is that the cool word for spy? The folklorist, fabulier, the Moogle. No spirit or sprite appears more often in Valestian folktales. I see. Welcome, Harper. Howdy. No spirit or sprite appears more often in Velestian folktale than the humble Moogle. Though they are occasionally painted as mischievous souls akin to pixies or imps, most stories depict them as a clumsy yet congenial spirits who delight in helping mankind with their daily labours. Oh, so they're a fae folk in this world. They are said to have sweet tooths, leading to the common superstition that one must not leave cakes or other sweet meats uncovered at night, lest naught remain but crumbs come morning. In appearance, they are described as being covered head to toe in soft white fur, excepting the small dark wings by which they are somehow able to take flight, and the brightly coloured pom-poms that protrude from the top of their heads. And yet there is one detail regarding the Moogle that most find more remarkable than even the orb that tops its brow. The fact that the creatures actually exist. Preposterous, I hear you cry. Everybody knows that Moogles are the stuff of legend. I quite agree, but every legend has its basis in truth. And in the case of the Moogle, the fact may not be so dissimilar to the fiction. Ancient bestiaries list the white mole whose feet do not touch the ground among the beasts of the realm, and the illustration besides the name, why, it is none other than the Moogle. Of course, it is true that the creatures are not known to still survive in the twins of the modern day. Perhaps their miniature wings carried them to other climes. Perhaps they were hunted to extinction. Perhaps, just perhaps, they do still live among us, hidden away far from human view. Interesting. So how does nectar fit into things?
leaving so soon, stranger? We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Subtle.
And we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care.
Yeah,
and
agreed.
return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I
Hannah,
won't let you erase our
Nadika.
history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Bro, you've stepped into the wrong neighborhood. Hope you're having a good day. It's nighttime
Let's see,
where I
shall
am.
we?
You gotta be joking. Bro, you're gonna straight regret coming to this fight, bro. You stepped into the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. I think he's becoming a fan. Yeah, Rakesh. What's Joshua doing? Whoa, I think that might have been a war crime, guys. It was like, tell my wife and child I love them.
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
It was
So you're trying
gold.
to control the truth.
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is
You
all.
sound like book burners.
You may keep the book, for now. The world is small. We shall meet again.
Why don't I just kill this
Till
guy?
then,
Yo, hey, why don't we just kill this guy? What, can he fly? Like, where did he go, Clive? How did you lose track of him?
Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
No, can you explain? You were looking at him. Where did he go? Yeah.
Torgal.
Whoa, there are so many quests still left. Bro, this is crazy. Hey, Lisa. You having a good night? Yeah, I know, right?
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
I mean, it was stolen. It wasn't lost. Didn't lose the book. The book that was stolen from you.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of
Basically,
you,
yeah.
I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with
Yes,
one
Lisa.
of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it.
By killing
He told
people.
me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct
For
one.
just $1 a day, you
As
can
the
save
sad
a
history of
Joshua.
the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work.
How come Vivian didn't get a good
Remember,
graphic
Clive,
scene?
When enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Vivian's scene was just her in her A pose. I'm very sad about that. But hey, that's cool. Get some more insight on Vivian. An inconvenient truth. Amazing. Yo, Nectar, what's going on, bro? Who are we killing now? The Wailing Banshee. Cursebreakers came across this creature while searching for survivors near the abandoned village of Garnick. Misled by the abomination's appearance into thinking she might be a local woman, they went to offer their help, but soon it was they who were seeking salvation. The survivors say that they can still hear the screams, both those of the white and those of their fallen comrades. Sweet, cool, we're going to Garnick, baby. It's Garnick time. Do you remember in the movie Morbius when they said it's Garnick time and they started garnicking everywhere?
Come on. Yeah.
Please don't. No one see Morbius. No, Jared Leto is straight up a bad person.
That'll do, girl.
Oh my gosh, you're the other one. You're Garuda's other minion.
Madness lives on.
I love Benedicta Harmon. She was awesome. She's genuinely, like, her and Uncle Byron are my favorite characters. Ian Torgren. Boy, who's taking me to refill so quickly? Oh, you bitch. Yeah, the music is so sick. I'm attacking nothing. Yeah, Clive. Yeah. Do you remember that time you attacked nothing for like good fucking 20 seconds? I so hope that's the final attack I use on Ultima at the end of the game. Just punching him straight in his face. That was cool as fuck. That was cool as fuck. I actually killed them with the Zantetsuken.
Rest in peace.
I cannot believe I killed them with the Zantetsuken. That's fucking amazing. Can we do my quest now, brother? Yes.
The garrison.
It's threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
I would speak with this Duke about the demands he's made of me and my fellow traders.
Yeah? And why would he want to speak with you? Now piss off.
Saw the captain just now. The town needs you. I need you.
But the Duke would have me clapped in irons.
Yo. When your BF is like just not feeling you, that's not cool.
Do you have a moment,
Hey,
Clive?
Yasmin.
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristic,
We so need to,
assist him in this,
Or get his daughter to take over.
so I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
This track has a
Absolutely.
FF10 Part 2 feel.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to
Supercilious,
his
that's
every action.
ruthless.
Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully,
Agreed.
my lady, our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Don't worry, there'll be a crossover game where you can help. You just know Square's got one in the back, eh? I like how we've, like, that gay couple, we've been watching their relationship grow over the course of the game. That's been really fascinating.
So you are content to abandon?
Oh, okay.
Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word
Hey,
in
Len.
edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them
Yes.
somewhere on its shores.
Intimately.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Come on. Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Bro, Zan Tetsukin in this game is insane.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me. Are you alright?
That was a weird line.
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned.
It is
I
indeed.
dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably
Legolas,
go and have a
he's
look, though,
there.
just to be sure. Now, you head back to North.
Legolas,
I want
what do your
you there
elf
just
eyes
in case
see?
war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
He's like, oh, she got a proper functioning brain.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. But now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new
Empire!
We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Greek is not real.
But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must
Hey,
see that
thanks,
no good
long
will
string of
come
numbers.
this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
Jealous, are you?
Oh shit.
A woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Hundreds of them, too many to count, even though I just gave you a concise answer of hundreds.
We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together.
Hey, instead of Dion doing suicide missions, why doesn't he help rebuild the Empire? Hey, Ricardo, into the stream.
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common
whore.
He is.
And we'd
He
follow
is.
her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured, the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of
No,
medicine.
it's just your average herbalist.
Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady.
Can I help fight this war?
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
I see.
You can thank us when it's over.
Thank
Till
us when
then,
it's
madame.
over. Oh, I see. Well, actually, yeah. His father, Sylvester, was, he was definitely a so-and-so, that's for sure. Bro, this dynamic version of the prelude is sick. There's a new recruit. Giving a rousing speech. Yo, can we get out of here? But you said we can flip over some little wood ones. We can't flip over this one.
If any get by, you can trust we'll be here to meet them head on.
I hope so. Why is there happy music? Some casual happy music while I'm going into battle.
There are so many of them. Not for long.
Yo, Joshua got word. Yeah, I know, eh?
It's over. Let darkness go.
He was. I love how he was ultra dead.
Is it over? No. It's only just begun.
The game know I was just gonna keep Joshua.
Nice try. Too slow.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, why isn't that working? That's so annoying.
That's better.
Encroaching Undertaker. Amazing. Awesome, Clive. Thank you. Bro, that'll never not be cool. Like actually ending the battle with Zan Tetsuken is the business.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
And me too, right, brother? Oh shit, you're still here, Josh? Yes. You too.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you.
And you.
The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything.
Probably everything.
Thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
Yeah, 100% classic era as well.
As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens.
Maybe he's Narvin's friend.
I forgot
Season 1 Narvin.
And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to
Yo, she's like such...
doors are always open to any
She's so much higher than them, like, as a
there are more
person.
than ever before.
He called her like a whore and a slut. And she's just like talking to him like he's just a normal everyday person. Just chill as. She's so much a better person than them.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady.
but you still do. The
Yeah,
dame said it
agreed.
herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Yeah, you're just everyday people now, bro. The Empire's
said,
gone.
Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sandbreck, but for us.
Is there even a Sandbreck anymore?
Since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
I'll come too, brother. Oh, you're still here, Joshua. I haven't once forgotten about you, my brother. I'm happy to have you told me that, brother. I was getting this feeling that you kind of just had me around. I don't know what gave you that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fuck? Oh man, I'm getting notifications in the middle of my stream. I want this to be clean as. Right, I thought there'd be a secret treasure here, but there was just monsters. Monsters.
You held your owner. Will you lend me a hand? There's still injured anyone?
Just a little further.
This the last one?
Oh hey, the couple.
We did it! Kiss me.
Oh, he didn't have anything to say.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
No,
You've
yeah.
had quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must.
No, welcome to the stream, Doctor.
After all you've done for this
The
town,
Wind Noah
it's the
for
very
20.
least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
Thank you very much.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Oh my gosh, she's getting a good graphic scene,
Very
but
well.
Vivian didn't. Okay.
Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
Welcome to Urson Bennett.
He did. Not long after we arrived.
A curse, or just from his wounds?
At least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief, shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Man, these quests have been pretty cool. Yeah, for sure. I've got another orichalcum. Hurrah. Oh, what? Joshua. Brother, honest question. You do remember I need to speak with Cyril? Yes, of course. We're gonna go there, right? Right what, brother? Oh, you soon. Right soon. Not familiar with this style of talking, brother. Oh my gosh, how many fucking quests are in this game? Oh my gosh, there's another. Okay. Whew. There's so much to do, guys. I'm gonna ask the wife if she really wants to play games tomorrow. Like, babe, do you really want to play games tomorrow? Or am I gonna do something? Whoa. Whoa. Okay. The saying among the Imperial soldiers of Northreach garrison, steer clear of the drowned tower, lest the spectres sickle reap your root. They speak in typically uncouth terms of the thralls that dwell within the ether. Blood. One whose frightful aspects and command of lesser minions would appear to mark him a higher ranking member of his species. So Cape Osea Sandbreck. Okay, before we go there, I need to see if I can make the God Killer yet. We're going to just go see if I can make the God Killer, guys. Bear with me.
Trouble with your gear?
Be sure,
So, what'll it be?
I want to craft... I need one more dark steel. The fuck do I get that from?
And?
Okay. I need to find out where I get this dark steel. FF16 is the #1 search. How to get dark steel. That mark where you're about to go kill has it. Okay, it's in Sandbreak. Local map. This. So we need to go to... Oh, I see. Is it that tower I was at? So here. Let's go kill it.
And how might I help the garrison today?
Let's go.
How are we going to arm the garrison without a forge?
Might be some smiths down south that could do the job, but their bearers will be just as useless as ours now the Fang and the Tail have fallen.
Bro. No. So the ones in the south can do it using machinery now.
Those things didn't fight like that.
Good girl.
Sorry guys, we're here to fight a big scary monster. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Yo, Ambrosia, your footsteps are like boom, 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 boom. Guys, I learned the bass from Final Fantasy 2. Boom, 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 boom.
Safe.
I should have saved. Okay, just casually. Yeah, probably. Oh, gravity magic. Whoa, he's got gravity magic. Fucking dick. He was invulnerable when I tried to use it. Will heal my ass, bro. Oh, you fucking bro, Clive. Sometimes you're so hard to control. I tried to do a Zantetsukim. What? Yo, the freezing ability is so sick. Boy, he's really susceptible to freeze, eh? Oh, we got it. Let's go make the God Killer.
I'm getting tired of these things.
Let's go make the God Killer, guys. Yep. Bro, there are so many quests. This is actually insane. When am I ever actually going to go kill Ultima? I kind of just want to do a day stream tomorrow where I just finish the quests. Is that us, guys? Let's do a day stream tomorrow. I've actually got to work though.
What's that for you, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Should last you a good while.
Craft the legendary sword. Got to.
That it? Fine.
Okay, I've got the God Killer. Let's go. Okay, if I do this, and is it? Oh, yo, renown points.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Every epic starts with a single word, every symphony a single note. This is but the beginning, and for shall your legend be told, for shall the legacy be sung.
You earned this.
To sail the forbidden seas, careful whisper. Obtain all available items from your patrons. To sail forbidden seas.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Go put it on, eh, guys?
There's something about
So whenever I did enough side quests, people would like give me things for being the man. And that's what that was. Just tomes. Yeah. Can I update tomes? Oh, bro, how much more shit do I have to do before tomes will let me tell them about shit? I'm missing some songs. That's annoying. I mustn't have had the money last time. Yeah, hard out. Right, sweet. You killed Death live? I'm gonna go talk to Gate because, like, I know he's an idiot, but you know, we're gonna start a quest and then I'm gonna go to bed, guys. To be honest, we're gonna start the quest and I'm gonna go sleep.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Quick look.
Lines in the sand. Are we gonna fix Delamil and get them from stop being idiots? Oh, hey.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact. You're really going to go through with this, then? I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact. If it's within my power to help you, I will. It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The hideaway.
Of course.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome. Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Oh, Ferda was the guy we thought was the desert here originally, eh?
The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation. Understood. I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Take the children. Okay, alright. It's save time. I know we'd usually go until 10:30, guys, but I really just want to go hang out with my wife, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go hang out with my wife. Alright, guys. So the next episode will be next Thursday. So I'll see you guys next Thursday. So tomorrow will be Wife of War with the wife and I. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Yo, deuces indeed. And I'll catch you guys on the flip, eh? Sweet. All right. Alright, guys. Peace.